Hi, I'm Manny Anton from the Finance News Network, and today I'm talking to Tim Koster, the CEO of pre-IPO company BIFOX. Tim, welcome to the network.
Hi Manny, thank you very much for having me.
Well, let's get started with you giving us a quick rundown on what BIFOX is doing and what the plans are.
So BIFOX is based in just north of Santiago in Chile in the Atacama Desert. It's an fully integrated mining operation with about 300 million tonnes of phosphate, and we process that phosphate and turn it into products which become fertilizer, and we sell that into the Chilean market, and we're now expanding that market base into Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay with high grade phosphates. That's basically it's integrated mining and production and phosphate marketing.
All right, and what's the strategy in terms of growth going forward?
Is to basically take the underlying commodity of phosphate and add value. So in our sense, we have two divisions. One of them is fertilizer, and the fertilizer division is focused on value adding products that are not just rock phosphate but turn into specialist products for either broadacre farming or for viticulture, fruit and veg production and other agribusiness needs. And then on top of that we have igneous phosphate, which is designed to value add to, and then we turn that into phosphoric acid. Ostensibly phosphoric acid then becomes a supply chain to the LFP batteries, or if you like, EV battery production supply chain opportunity.
Great, okay. And can you give us a sense for what the size of the phosphate market is?
Yes.
Particularly in Chile and LATAM, for example.
Yeah.
What are the numbers we're talking about?
So in Chile, it's about 600,000 tonnes a year would be the market for both blended and other value-added fertiliser products. But in Brazil, it's about 9 million tonnes a year. So if we were to produce 2 million tonnes a year, Brazil would take every bit of product we have. So it's an incredible, voracious market, and it's growing, both in Argentina and Brazil, because they are the food basin to South America.
Okay, and just coming back to some of the numbers, perhaps the P&L and the balance sheet, is BIFOX profitable now? And if not, when do you anticipate operational profitability?
Yeah, we do. When we're at 2,000 tonnes a month production now, and we aim to anticipate 5,000 tonnes this quarter, and later this quarter, we're going to be aiming at 10,000 tonnes a month. At 5,000 tonnes a month, we'll break even and we'll be profitable. So we're about to hit that within the next quarter.
Okay, great. And you recently announced a capital raising.
Yes.
Of course, you are pre-IPO, so currently the company's not listed, but it is a public company.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through some of the parameters of the capital raising, size, and what the funds will be used for?
Yes. So we're raising 5 million. It's a small placement prior to doing a larger institutional raise, which we want to do over the next 2 quarters, the larger raise. And this raise is at 25 cents Australian, and it'll be raising 5 million to ostensibly pay for two of the assets that we have that have just got to have final instalment payments made. And on top of that, some working capital to get us to 10,000 tonnes a month production. So
Okay.
It's a nice little package. It enables us to be owning all the assets. We're debt free and we're travelling at 10,000 tonnes a month. And we do that for a couple of quarters, and then we're travelling towards the IPO, which we expect to happen in Q3.
Right, so that's what I was going to ask you next was, so you're obviously planning to IPO.
Yes.
And I was going to ask you, give us a sense of the timing around that.
Yeah.
And you're saying that is likely to happen prior to the end of 2024?
Yeah, absolutely.
Calendar 2024?
Yes, most definitely. It'll happen before the end, yep.
All right. Well, Tim, I think, thank you for your time today, and we look forward to getting you back a little bit further down the track and hearing about the progress and perhaps as we get closer to the IPO.
Fantastic. Thanks, Manny, and thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you again.